Are you able to pause there so that we are helped to identify the people?
Yes, we can have it paused over there, yes.
Chair, it needs to be a little bit rewinded. Let's move a little ahead. Yeah, you can now pause there. Are you able to identify all those people? Because you said you know all the people who are around the governor.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
From
To the chair.
Chair, from the left side is one of the first two, the one in red tie, and the one that is in I think is a maroon whatever, I don't know the color, is the security detail for the governor. The rende holding the papers, that is the PA to the governor, carrying the address. Then we have the governor, we have the deputy governor. The rende that is in trouser is a security for the governor. The person behind with the kofia is the first gentleman. Then the person behind the deputy governor is the security detail for the deputy governor.
Are you able to spot any goons in that video?
No.
Is there anyone who is carrying any form of weapon?
No.
Crude weapon, for that
Chair,
matter?
I don't know what you look for when you're looking for a goon. No, this is very confusing for me. What is this thing that identifies a goon, Council?
Honorable Member, Senator for Nairobi, there was that allegation that indeed the governor walked in with goons, and we were trying to identify if, with our own assessment, whether there is anyone that can qualify the character of a goon. And I think that's what Senator Mandago was getting at, so that we're able to see the video and analyze and see whether there is anyone there who is a goon. And the good thing is that the witness has identified all the people in that video. Thank you. So let's proceed.
Order,
Chair,
Mutuma. For the information of this setting, a goon is a stupid, foolish, or eccentric person, or in North America, is a violent, aggressive person who is hired to intimidate or harm people. Those are not my words. It's a translation from the dictionary. Does it help you?
Chair, I might know the translation, but the question I'm saying, you know, when you look at that video, what are you looking for in a goon? Is the gentleman in a red tie could be somebody who has been hired to intimidate people. So he could very well be a goon in a suit. So you can't ask the witness to tell us if he can see any goons. It is possible that they are all goons, or none of them is a goon.
Chair, Chair, allow me. In the Kenyan context, a goon is a person who is potentially harmful carrying stones. I think in our context, you know, they usually carry stones, and they look like they can harm, maybe pangas, such things.
Thank you. Members, you will have an opportunity to pursue it if you so wish at the appropriate moment. Proceed.
Thank you, Chair, for your guidance and protection. I see Council's light is on.
Pause. I can see Council is up.
Yeah, Chair, there is something that has gone to the record, that the witness has identified all the persons in the video. The truth is, he has identified the frozen section of the video. The witness has not identified every person. There are actually just too many persons in the video, and I thought the record should be clarified on that.
Your objection cannot be sustained for the reason that this video was yours. Wait, this video came here yesterday.
It's not my video, Chair.
And you never demonstrated to this plenary any goons. You only alleged goons.
With it in cross-examination so that we don't take unnecessary time, Chair. I just thought the video was frozen, and it went on record that he had identified every person. That video has more than 50 persons. He has only identified about 10.
The intention, Council, was to see if there was obvious presence of rowdy people who, in quotes, people chose to call goons. And you and I and everybody else, we are men and women of this country and this world. Those are not rowdy people. Those are officers
Chair.
of government.
Chair, I think I want to agree with the Council of the County Assembly, Chair, because if you look at the entrance in that video, Chair, you will hear some people shouting, and shouts in a political place where there was silence. Chair, in the Kenyan context, those could be some small indicators of goons.
So, for purposes of order, we will not open this discussion. Senators, you are free during the time of your seeking for clarification to so pursue that, or you're free during the time of determination away from this plenary to make those arguments. Proceed.
Thank you, Chair. Perhaps to satisfy the curiosity of the members, Mr. Witness.
Yes.
Kindly tell us where the county assembly offices of Meru are located. Is it in a isolated place, or exactly where are they located?
It is just adjacent to highway, and there are other institutions that are surrounding, like the court is just adjacent to the county assembly. The office of the governor is on the other side, adjacent to the county assembly. The library and is in a congested place. That's what I mean.
So it is in a congested place?
Yes, it is.
So the people, are you able to identify the people that are seen just before the governor enters the county assembly? Who are they?
The ones?
We have seen some people with the governor, and Honorable Mandago has alluded to the fact that we have had people shouting. Who are those people who are shouting, if indeed they were shouting?
Of course, there was more people that they could not know, the members of the community. Immediately they saw governor getting inside, they started coming. But the governor not come with them, but they started coming. By the time that the governor was getting out of the compound, there's a crowd even that has gathered outside the gate of the county assembly.
Thank you. Is it unusual for the governor to attract a crowd in whatever place she appears?
She always attracts a crowd.
Thank you. Can we move on to the next question, or rather video? But before we go to the video, so when the governor entered the compound, where did she head to?
To the speaker's office.
So the governor did not, on her own, enter the chambers?
No.
And
Sure.
what transpired at the Speaker's office?
They had a small meeting with the Speaker, and thereafter, the Speaker and the Governor, after the Speaker had robbed, then Speaker and Governor went to the County Assembly, and they were received, whereby the Speaker welcomed
Thank you. Can we now play video KMS20C? KMS20C.
I want to clarify a few issues. I think you dealt with everything. There was an indication yesterday that EACC has made a determination on a complaint made against the governor. I want you to confirm whether you are aware of any determination by EACC.
I'm not aware.
There is also an allegation of a violation of the public finance management laws. I would like you to inform this committee. Has the governor prepared any budget?
No.
How are you spending money if any is being spent?
The governor is using the budget that was passed in the previous regime, the budget of the year 2022-2023.
Are you aware of any expenditure the governor has expended without the approval of the county assembly?
I'm not aware.
Not aware.
Yeah.
To the best of your knowledge, does the governor have the control of the beginning and the end of the budget cycle or process in a county?
No.
Who are the other entities involved?
The members of the county assembly.
To the best of your knowledge, has the governor ignored any of those institutions in the budget-making process?
No.
No. Another financial impropriety was in respect to Meru Referral Hospital. First of all, tell us, is there any structure that manages that hospital?
Yes.
What's the nature of the structure?
There is an act of the county assembly of Meru that was passed, and now Meru General Hospital is a SAGAS, or a semi-autonomous body, managing its own affairs with a board of directors, or board of management, as the situation that is at Kenyatta National Hospital, the same with other institutions that are within Meru County. But it is managing its own funds and its own budget, its own activities.
Look at our volume 2, the governor's bundle of documents, at page 161 of volume 2. You can see the document there?
Yes.
What's that document?
That is the mail, teaching and referral board, and the matters connecting to the bill that I talked about.
In the following page, what is the description?
It is administrative provisions.
At the beginning, is that the county act of county assembly you are referring to?
Yes.
Thank you. Has the governor directed expenditure of any money outside that framework?
No.
Is the governor a player in that hospital?
No.
Does she have any control in that hospital?
No.
There are allegations that have been made of demeaning and vilifying public leaders in Meru County. And they are cited in the charge number B. Some of them you have alluded to. Have you seen the governor verify any public leader?
No.
How would you describe the interaction between the governor and other public leaders in Meru County?
It is a good working relationship.
There was a ward administrator in one of the markets you visited, and you alluded to earlier on. What's the name of that ward administrator?
The Mwenda. He's called Mwenda, sub-county administrator, Nkwene Mitugo.
In his affidavit, he says he cooperates and coordinates county affairs.
It's true.
How do you describe that working relationship with the governor?
It is good.
Is he also a leader in the county?
No.
A ward administrator who coordinates county affairs. Is he a leader in the county?
Yes, yes.
There were allegations made about the first gentleman of the county and his words he has uttered. Can that be a criminal responsibility attributable to the governor, to the best of your knowledge?
No, they cannot be.
Is there anything else you would like to explain briefly that you have missed out?
Something small
Yes.
that I need to explain. There is let me call it a confusion, because our governor was a philanthropic even before the election, even before she became the Women Rep Meru County, and she was running a program called Okoa Kana Kameru, Saindia Mtoto wa Meru, and she has been able to have many people that she has been employing using her money to that program, and there is a lot of confusion that those people that she employs in every place are referred to as county government employees, whereas they are not county government employees. They are people that are trying to assist her to run the program that she has been running as an individual, not as the governor of Meru County, including the first gentleman, who is now the head of that team as the ambassador of the Asoras of Meru County.
Thank you very much. The first gentleman, before the governor became a governor or woman rep, we were told that he was a cultural ambassador.
It's true.
Who appointed him the cultural ambassador of Meru County?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
Yeah.
Does he have any other activities?
Your time is up. 2 more minutes, close up.
Does he have any other activities he has engaged in that promotes the county of Meru's image, the first gentleman, in an independent capacity?
Yes.
Such as?
He has been a musician and as much MC of some functions, and we have also been using him as the MC in our functions before governor was elected in Meru County.
Thank you very much. Honorable Chairman, that's all for this witness. We yield the witness to the committee and for a cross-examination.
Welcome. Time to cross-examine. Dr. Mudomi, you have 1 hour and a half.
Chair, there is an emerging procedure.
Not need to cross-examine the witness on the same. Can we move on to the other video, where now the governor is outside the chambers and addressing members outside? And I'm referring to video KMS20D The translation is found at page 158 of volume 2. Kindly. Kindly pause that video. Are you able to identify a stone being pelted to the governor, at the governor rather?
Yes, actually two.
From what direction is that stone coming from?
From inside the county assembly.
Kindly, Mr. Chair, with your permission, can we replay that video?
That's the first one. That's the second one.
Thank you, Chair. We have another video in slow motion, just for clarity purposes, and that is video number 20E.
That's the first one. That's the second one aiming at governor.
Thank you.
Hitting our car.
Thank you very much. Can you confirm from that video, and perhaps we can have the video post, for you to confirm the buildings behind the governor? What are those buildings where the stone is coming from?
The county assembly of Meru.
That is the county assembly of Meru?
Yes.
Where we have two flags?
Yes.
Were there any members of the public inside the county assembly?
No.
There were none.
There were none.
Was the governor hit or her car ever hit by those stones?
Yes, the car was hit.
Yes.
And was reported at Meru police station.
Meru police station.
Yes.
I believe we have a next, an OB to that effect. My assistant counsel will guide me on where that document is. So then, when the allegation comes up that the governor forcefully entered the county assembly.
Counsel, I've heard you say there is an OB to that effect.
Yes, I'm being assisted to trace the same.
Is it part of your evidence?
Yes, it is.
Then show us.
Yes, it's contained at page 38 of volume 1. OB report number 721910-2022.
Go on, Counsel.
Thank you. So that incident was reported at a police station?
Yes.
Thank you. So when the allegation that the governor forced a way into the county assembly and incited members of the public, what do you have to say about it?
Governor was the victim.
The governor was the victim?
Yes.
Thank you. Enough of that. Let's proceed to, and I note I have 30 minutes and I still want to yield to my learned friend. I will play 3 more videos, then I yield to my learned friend. Let us go to the issue of public participation. You are a resident of Meru, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Are you aware of any public participation in respect to the impeachment motion against the governor?
Yes, I am.
You are aware?
Yes.
How was that public participation conducted in your experience as a person who was in Meru during this period?
I can call it was just a symbolic.
Shambolic?
Yes.
That's what you mean?
Yes.
What makes you think that the exercise was shambolic?
I attended two, and there were fightings in those public participations, and again, it was one-sided in that in all the entrances, in all the podiums, if you are not supporting the impeachment motion, you are not allowed to speak. I attended situations where there was fights and it was chaotic.
Thank you. And who was presiding over this public participation exercise?
The MCAs.
The MCAs.
Yes.
With your permission, Chair, may we now play 3 videos, KM S29A as the first one. KM S29A.
Meru County elected and nominated leaders consultative meeting. As you are aware, Meru County government has been experiencing some misunderstanding for a while between the executive and the Meru County Assembly.
That is not a video.
Key among the causes of this misunderstanding is the one fund, an issue.
Can we try KM S29A kindly? It is labeled. Chair, kindly can I have the time freezed for a moment as the Secretariat tries to organize themselves?
For how long? According to our side, we do not have a video with that label.
Can we try KMS29B? KMS29B.
Chair, we cannot freeze time if the council is telling us, let's try this evidence, let's try this. Council, can you be specific?
Don't know where somebody is speaking from. Who is speaking? Oh, Mandako. Yes, Mandako.
Chair, I was only saying, council is asking that the time be frozen, but he is the one leading the Secretariat, telling them that let's try this, let's try this. I think, council, can you be specific on the video you want the Secretariat to play?
Thank you, Honorable Member. We have supplied those videos to the Secretariat, clearly marked. The video I wanted played was KMS29A. Perhaps the Secretariat can confirm if they have that video.
You know why I'm patient with you? It is because you are moving on a motion on which a determination was made. You had made a motion earlier that there was a mix-up of videos. So if that is the problem you are incurring, we want to accommodate you. How best do we do it so that we don't deny you a chance to prove your defense? You can even request that you go on and probably during your re-examination, you'll have organized yourself to show us that video, but you can speak to it.
My learned friend, Mr. Dr. Mudhomi, will have a serious problem with that because he will have lost the opportunity to cross-examine my witness on the same. But we can, as we try to sort that out, Honorable Chair, with your permission, we can play the other videos.
So, So, Council, I confirm that we don't have that video. Following your application, the old videos you had given us, new ones were brought. So what I would like you to help us with, would failure to play this video be fatal to your case?
Not at all, Honorable Chair. I can proceed without the videos.
Then proceed.
Thank you. Can we then play videos KMS3, which I believe are with the Secretariat? KMS3.
Women Rep Meru County, Honorable. My question to the Women Rep Meru County, Honorable Bishop, Professor, whatever Kawira Mwangaza. If you cannot manage 63 million GAV funds, can you manage 12 billion? Do you know how a billion is written? You can't.
We supply that as a video. We have no idea why it's only a soundbite.
We are playing what you gave us.
Can we try KMS 18? I really do not know. KMS 18. And for these videos, Honorable Chair, I would really request that we are given time to play them, even it includes us playing them from our laptop, because I'm sure my learned friend, Mr. Mudhomi, has seen those videos. So we did supply the videos. We have no idea why, for some reason, they are different.
Can it play on your laptop?
We can. With the permission of the chair, the secretary confirms that they can do that.
Kindly stop. Pause. Can the two councils approach the chair, both sides, Mudhomi and Mutuma? Please approach us. Yeah. Members, give us a few minutes.
Well, so members of the Special Senate Committee has just taken a very short break to do some consultation on the evidence that is being tabled or presented before it. Currently, what is happening is that the Chief of Staff of the county of Meru is on the stand. He is being examined by the legal team of Governor Kawira Mwangaza. And the legal team has been playing short video clips with regards to all the accusations that are facing Governor Kawira Mwangaza that have been presented by the county assembly legal team, or rather the county assembly. And there are 62 accusations that the governor has to counter by way of either witnesses, video clips, in order to defend herself from all these accusations and currently what is happening is that the Chief of Staff, who is the first witness, is on the stand and was underway, being examined by the legal team of Honorable Kawira Mwangaza. But according to the evidence that is being presented, the committee had gone on a short break to consult, and as you can see, the chair is back and has taken his seat. He must be directing or giving some directions. Let's listen in.
On the other side, there is the possibility of mix-up, and further to that mix-up, there is an assertion by one of the councils that his own copy of the same he does not have now. So I would like to invite the two councils to address us on this matter before we make a rule. Yes?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the opportunity. My apologies, indeed, technology failed. I have no idea why they failed. Sometimes it could be an issue of trying to transfer a document in one format to another format, which might really interfere with the same. I beg from the honorable members to allow us play that video from our laptop. And it's the same video that had been earlier supplied to my learned friend, Dr. Mudhomi. Thank you.
Dr. Mudhomi?
Chair, it's okay. The video can be played from whatever device that plays. My experience is maybe the Senate should upgrade also and buy the devices that can play all formats.
On that one, I agree with you 100%. It is a shame. It's a shame that the Senate of the Republic of Kenya is not on the cutting edge of technology, that we are following what do you call it, legal technology in law firms. Amazing. I think Sergeant of Arms you are hearing.
Chair.
Yes.
With due respect to your position as a chair, are you sure of what you are confessing? That the Senate has substandard? I highly doubt, Chair. And I speak as an ICT expert. Probably what they have supplied cannot roll with our equipment, Mr. Chair. I think let's only settle at the matter that let them play the videos from where it can play, but Chair, your confessions personally I don't agree with.
Senator Mandako, it's not a question of semantics. They say the test of the eating is in the button. So we are now eating. So we know the test of the technology now is that ours is not working. And the one we're about to use is working. So our button is not good. Proceed.
Thank you, Chair. I'm trusting that the Secretary is now ready to play from our laptop.
Because of that mix-up, we will add you a correction of 10 minutes so that you don't lose your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chair.
seems that even that one of theirs is not working. Maybe you spoke too early.
It confirms my position, Chair.
I am informed that we have supplied them with the same.
Okay. I think we have a big problem here. They are now saying you speak through the mouse, the mic, and tell us which one you want played. Now they will play it. I don't know what magic they have played.
Thank you. Can we look at KMS29A? KMS29A.
Bo, ura na ontu bara boturia je muno. Bo, ura kwara je Kawira indi. Na ontu bara boturia je muno. Bo, ura kwara je Kawira indi. Mwebo karaga bakwenda aria. Ura kwara je Kawira india, sa karaga batikwenda atwauga aria. Airi ngotoke yantu maburwa, bamuvana arrancazo na bakarama. Nuntu ramba ndiririe kwaria na antu akawira twina bara bangi bondo bagwite nuntu bokaria ngavana bara bakuruta maoni yo support ngavana igwire nya na andra kidogo antu bakaraganya bakwenda kuringaringana ninkwenda limbo boka ya
Chair, we don't have the translation. I don't know why council keeps forgetting.
Yes, I'll ask the witness to explain what that particular person is saying.
He is saying that those that want to speak good news about Her Excellency Governor Kawira were not around to speak, but those that were speaking hail of our governor were around to speak.
Thank you. Can we play the next one? KMS30. KMS30. Because of time, we can have that video post. We were unable to translate the noise and the chaos because it doesn't come in any particular language. But the witness can maybe confirm if he knows any of those people appearing in that video, especially the person being hounded out of that forum.
Yes, I know him. That event happened at Mkobo Stadium for sub-county is Nkwene Mitungo, and the person being beaten by others is the former MCA for Nkwene Ward, Nick Burugo.
Is he a supporter of the governor or not a supporter of the governor, to the best of your knowledge?
He is a very strong supporter of Governor Kawira Mwangaza.
Thank you. To my last line of questioning, the move of this motion has said that he has no personal beef with the governor. Are you aware of any particular disagreement or hatred between the mover of this motion towards, rather expressed by the move of this motion towards the governor?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I've seen his scripts before election and after election.
Are you referring to the clip KMS3?
Yes.
Kindly, can we have that clip played? KMS3.
Professor, whatever, Kawira Mwangaza. If you cannot manage 63 million, my question to the women rep, Meru County, Honorable Bishop, Professor, whatever, Kawira Mwangaza. If you cannot manage 63 million GAV funds, can you manage 12 billion? Do you know how a billion is written? You can't.
Is that the move of this motion, Honorable DMK?
Yes.
Thank you. Was that after or before the elections?
Before the election.
Can we now look at KMS18 after the elections, whether the honorable member has changed their mind on their perception of the governor? KMS18. Thank you. The translation of that video is contained at volume 4, KS18. Mr. Witness, kindly tell us in a summary what is being said in that video and who is uttering those words.
That is the move of motion, this motion, the impeachment motion, Honorable DMK Kawira, saying that governor is a thief. She has stolen money from Gov Fund, and she has used the same to do a building at Makutano. And number two, she is wearing a necklace, as much as she is calling herself a bishop. She is not a bishop, she is fake, but a thief. And they are not ready to listen to her or do anything with her because she is a thief.
Thank you. Last, can we play KMS17? KMS17.
Irongo very H0T against the MCs, Nano Rongo, Meru. Then I will Rameru to each on the governor of Wera. It's your Rongo, then that the Joe Mario. Was a anti and Renyao, humiliate on Tunde, not on Goria, and I want to Pelen to each on the right your Rongo. That would the one Rongo one.
The translation is found at page 108 of volume 2. Who is that speaking?
Is Mwenda Idhiri, the Rindo Minority County Assembly of Meru.
The same person who appeared before this Senate to offer evidence?
Yes.
What is he saying?
He is saying that governor is a liar, and whatever he has told the Meru people is not true, is false, only that he was not given time, he could elaborate everything.
Thank you. And while we are still at this particular witness, he appeared before the Senate yesterday and talked of being vilified by the governor in his ward. Were you present during that incident?
Yes, I was.
What date was it?
It was on 24th of October, 2022.
What transpired? Rather, why were you in his ward?
We were on an environmental meeting with the governor. Actually, governor was distributing some seed to the farmers in the area.
Was the honorable member invited for that meeting?
Yes, he was.
How was he invited?
He was invited through myself and through the acting CEO, acting chief officer, agriculture.
At what time did the member for the county assembly for that ward appear for the meeting?
Immediately after governor and rose to speak, because I was the master of ceremony of that event, and immediately I handed over the microphone to the governor. That's the time I saw him coming.
He testified that he was present throughout, even before the governor made her speech. Is that correct or not correct?
Not correct.
Not correct. So what transpired when he walked in?
He walked in when governor was speaking, and because of that, governor gave him a mic to speak to the people. But governor was still standing because protocol deserves that when governor starts speaking, no one else now can speak in the same meeting.
So did he speak to the crowd after the gracious invitation by the governor?
Yes, he tried to speak, but the crowd was against him. Crowd was telling him that he shouldn't apologize for what he has done to the governor.
Is it the governor who called the crowd to boo him, or it was the crowd that demanded for that apology?
It was the crowd. Actually, the governor was trying to control the crowd because the crowd was saying it's a must that he apologize. At one point, the governor said, I can apologize for him, but the crowd said, no, let him personally apologize for the deeds that he did to you.
When the person alleges that he was violently hounded out off the stage, did you witness any such hounding off stage by the governor?
I did not.
You did not. So in your witness before this Senate, has any of the allegations